And we'll keep our eye on A.J. Terrell. He's been one of the NFL's best ball hawks this season with 9 interceptions.
Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. Fields it right around the goal line. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their signal caller in his second year in the NFL now.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Okay, ready?
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Second and 13. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. Well, fair to say that when you're looking at guys that can run like the wind, you often find him at the wide receiver position, and that was special there. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Second and 2. He's got it. Touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Cardinals put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team's going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has, the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. So here are the 49ers now with a long field ahead. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback. To throw from his end zone. Shepard. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. To throw from his end zone. Shepard. That's caught. He finds Danny Gray. And they work this out past the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. That's caught inside the 20. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got his tight end. That's complete. It's Jordan. 2nd and 6 with the ball on the 7. Operating from the gun. Shepard. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Danny Gray. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the 49ers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down. This defense for the Niners, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and try to attack them this week because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, what do you do now when you go into a game? Do you decide you can't throw the ball? Do you try and run it more? Or do you tell your quarterback, make sure you see your guys open before you deliver?
Ready?
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And he'll be brought down at the 27. They go play action here on first down. Got this into the hands of the tight end, Jordan. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25. But Charles, something we talked about last week, when you start believing whether you're in the midst of a special season or not. Well, now they're at 6-0. Are you still trying to tamp down the expectations in that locker room?
Well, to me, it's less about tamping down expectations and much more about not getting ahead of yourself as a team. And look, they've got to play each game individually, right? Many teams talk about being one in a year.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The heavy set out there. 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Shepard. His throw caught right around the 6. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. They'll try and run for it with Davis Price. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Ty Davis Price with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Niners have moved out in front. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. And they are winners of 2 straight games as they've climbed back to 500 now on the season.
And you and I both know this can be a tough team to figure out sometimes, because I remember a few weeks ago you and I having a conversation where we both thought that this was a season that could get away from them pretty quickly. Obviously not.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Yeah, that one was covered pretty well because they were trying to leak the tight end out into the flat. I think they were hoping he could catch and turn upfield and pick up the first down.
Okay, right.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. On play action, they'll throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
Well, that certainly has to feel good, and it's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards, it's 3rd and very long. And we've got movement by one of the big boys up front for Arizona. Flag comes in. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Back to throw. And that will be incomplete.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and 4.
Well, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you've evolved. Yeah. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, 49ers. That punt returns 66 yards, and it goes the distance. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Koo now for the point after. It's good, and it is now 21-7. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after the punt return touchdown, let's see what their opponents can do with this kickoff. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
The
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out. This will go only as incomplete. 4th down, Corliss Waitman now on to punt. Taken from just outside the 30. That'll go as a 39-yard punt, give him 9 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. And the Cards are going to have it here just past the 25.
The tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Tariq Woolen puts it, and the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. Well, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Yeah, he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On first down, Shepard. Looking for Gray and finding him once again. Touchdown 49ers. Danny Gray, his 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the 49ers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. Well, the Cardinal offense going to take over late in this first half. And with a 3-score deficit staring him in the face, they might have to press the issue here and try to get points out of this drive. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first-half scores just like this one.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stressed the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws. Everything they're doing has been executed well.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try to mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
He finds Hopkins complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This will be from 56 yards out. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And this will stay a 3-touchdown game.
And anytime you see a kicker trot out to try one from 56 yards, you know everything's got to come off perfectly for it to have a chance. If the laces aren't quite right, if he doesn't hit the fat part of the ball just right, it's unlikely to go through, and that one winds up no good.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. Now a play fake here on first down. He'll fire this deep for Ayuk. And that's caught inside the 35. So how about this for a change in field position? From inside the 10, here's first down on the other side of the field. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Danny Gray from 21 yards away. As his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Connect on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And the drive culminated with the Danny Gray touchdown. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. The CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible, let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
And he finds his tight end, it's Ertz. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. They go backwards there 2 yards, and 2nd and 1 is now 3rd and 3. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long.
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45.
Now, they did get a little gain on this play, but all in all, a nice job defensively against the touch pass. They were able to string it out towards the sideline and never let him get the corner and turn it upfield for a bigger chunk of yardage.
Just 34 yards on the punt there, no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now Brandon Ayuk ready to bring out the rest of this offense here for this upcoming series. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen...
And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football. He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. Third quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Back to throw here. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Check right. Check red. Check pink.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock. Touchdown, Cardinals. Chase Claypool, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals use the short field to get in for 6. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was finished off by the Chase Claypool touchdown catch. And a fair catch taken here at the 5-yard line. Interesting. The 49ers ready to set up shop again offensively. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin 1st and 10. Taking a shot for Samuel. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Throwing on 1st down. Shepard. Right side, and he finds Gray. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. And they're going to speed things up here. To throw on 2nd down. Shepard. And this pass caught by Gray. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little. Touchdown! Brevin Jordan, his first touchdown on the year. And the Niners will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll increase their lead to 28. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's polished off by a touchdown for San Francisco. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD. And if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that because it has been pretty clear who the better team.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now here in Santa Clara. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Now left side on the swing pass. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. I've worked with you long enough now to know you like that decision. Go safe, pressure coming, hit your guy underneath.
It's an excellent decision. but he knew it came with consequences, and that's him getting hit on the play, but able to dump it to his running back and gain some yardage. I liked everything about it, especially his ability to stay in the pocket and execute.
That gain on third down, good for 28.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Brought down by multiple defenders, and it's a loss of 12.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Go. Ready?
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5.
You can just see it in their body language. They're starting to see victory on the horizon now, and if it comes to fruition, they got to give a game ball to the front 7. Defensive line has taken charge and controlled this game. Face a challenge of stopping this opposing offense, and they've done so with ease.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his tight end, Waller. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling him almost on the spot.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Now we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 at their 38. Now whistles here, and I think one of the big boys for the 49ers might have jumped. Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Off the play fake. Shepard. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because...
And that's caught inside the 35. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. This is caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Fields it right around the goal line. Now a hit and a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
2nd and 4. And a pass complete to Waller on the out route. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. They'll drop to throw. Looking sideline, incomplete.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him. And after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And his throw here is incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Back to throw again. Well, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And there's a work of art right there. Out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Ready up. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Panther 11, Panther 11. Come back, Eagles, come back.
That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. They go play action here on 1st down. Trying to lay one up deep. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll be brought down at the 27. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Off play action. Shepard. And he will find his man Samuel. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Off the play fake. Shepard. And he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. Sacked back at the 5-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Here we go, here we go.
Davis Price up the middle. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. So that drive spanned 5 plays. And it was capped off by the touchdown run from Ty Davis Price. Taking it about the 1. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. And between the last 2 plays, they moved it over half the length of the football field. So the victory here for San Francisco.